how did you build your confidence as a public speaker when you are host meetings?
Public speaking skills, it's really important. Number two, you have to know the situation at that time.
Okay, you have strong experiences in this field, master of the ceremony and moderator. So how did you start hosting events?
When my first time as a host in international event, I'm so nervous with that. I always pray before I'm on stage or everything is, I always pray.
Hello guys, this is me Abu Bakar. So once again, I'm here to start interview challenge after a 8 month break. I had a very busy schedule in my life, so that's why I take almost 6 or 8 month break. So now here, one of my new guests from Indonesia, Purity. Hello Purity, how are you?
I'm good. How about you, Abu?
Yeah, everything is perfect, and thank you so much for your time. And just introduce yourself, our viewers, because they are watching you first time.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Putri Utami. People usually call me Putri. I'm from Indonesia, and right now I'm a student at Universitas Negeri Yogyakarta, and my major is guidance and counseling. Beside that, I'm also active as MC and moderator. I think that's
Okay.
enough for me.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Okay, you are studying in the guidance and you are consulting and as a moderator. So, why did you choose this field?
Okay, why I choose this major? Because I felt like I'm so passionate in counseling, and then I'm also enjoy learning about human behavior and learning their point of view in psychological perspective. So that's why I choose this field.
Okay, you have strong experiences in this field, master of the ceremony and moderator. So, how did you start hosting events?
Okay, that's interesting question. Honestly, I don't really remember when I started. I guess when my first year in university, I guess I start to uh, join the event as MC and also moderator. But one thing that I really remember is when I was junior high school, I start to join like scout and student council, or in Indonesia we call it OSIS. So I learned how to public speaking in there. Yeah.
Mhm. Well, there are some of my friends. I remember when they are in the school level, so they start hosting, uh, the ceremonies, some parties, and now there are so confident person, and everywhere they can talk. And by the way, my question is for you. Uh, what do you think? Which part is the most important for the moderator?
Okay. What important skills?
Exactly.
Okay. One thing that really important is public speaking. It's really important. Beside of public speaking, you have as a moderator and MC, you have to know the situation at that room, and you have to have sensitive to the situation. And then after you know the situation, you can read the room, and then you can adjust and the atmosphere and keep the event engaging. So first you have to have public speaking skills. It's really important. Number two, you have to know the situation at that time, and then you can make the event engaging.
Okay. Well, you hosted international events also with some of Japanese and Pakistani speaker. So, how was your experience through working with them?
Okay, that's really amazing experience. When I met that speaker, they have a lot of knowledge that I can learn from them, especially as counselor. I learn about counseling, I learn about cooking therapy. It's really insightful for me, and then such a good experience for me, and that I never forget about that.
Okay, you receive a Best Language Award. So, what helped you to improve your language and communication skills?
Okay, interesting. So, what really helped me to improve my English skills was getting used to in a daily life, like listen to music or especially English songs, and then watch movie and series with English subtitle. It really helps your reading skills. And then for listening music, it helps your listening skills. And then when I want to learn how to pronunciate it, I learned from YouTube channel. There's a lot of YouTuber who teach you how to pronounce that sentences. So basically, I learned it by myself from
Mhm.
YouTube and a lot of platform, digital platform like that.
Okay.
And I,
Well, another thing is when you are hosting a stage or a host of events, definitely there are who are a public speaker also. Public speaking can be a scary for many people, including I'm also the one of them. I'm a scared person when I'm talk with someone. A lot of people are watching me, especially on stage. That's so much scary for me. So, how did you build your confidence as a public speaker when you are host meetings?
okay, first thing first is I always pray. I always pray before I'm on stage or everything is I always pray. Second of all, don't doubt yourself and negative thinking. Don't do that. First, you have to pray. Then, second, you have to don't do negative thinking in yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't think that you can do that. And number three and third, you have to motivate yourself by saying that I can do this. I can do this. Yeah. So basically, the important thing when you want to start public speaking is don't doubt yourself. Don't think that you cannot do this. Have a growth mindset, have a positive mindset before you're on stage or before you start to speaking. You always have to put it in yourself that you can do this. Don't doubt yourself. Don't think negative before you start to speaking like that.
Okay, so one question is come to my mind currently that is this is a long process. You can't achieve that goal in one day. It's a long process when you start a public speaking in the front of people. So definitely you face some unhappy situation in your field. So did you face some time like you stuck sometimes and you didn't have words to carry on your uh, as a host?
Yeah, of course, of course. Uh, when my first time as a host in international event, I'm so nervous with that. But how to make it works as a tips when you start hosting, don't look at them and at their eyes. Look at their like forehead or their head. So it makes your nervous. What is that called? Less nervous because every time you saw their eyes, you can make you, you will that nervous. But if you not look at them at their face or their eyes, you will never that nervous. So basically don't look them in the eyes.
Avoid the eye contacts with your audience,
Yeah, no.
especially when you are hosting the events.
Yeah, yeah. It will make you really nervous when you eye contact with your audience.
Yeah, I remember one guy. I watched his video. That was my friend, and he said, "This is my first, you know, interact with a lot of people. I share the stage with them, and I close my eyes because I think no one watch me and no one there in the front of me. So easily I convey my message to them. So this is, interesting tricks if you follow that. close your eyes. But you can follow this method on initial stage, not for a long time.
Don't forget, don't doubt yourself. Just believe in yourself that you can do this. Have
Exactly.
that positive, really
Eh,
important.
Yeah, exactly. So, what role does English play in your academic life and international activities?
Okay, really interesting. What English role in my life, right? Okay, English is really important to my life because from that I have a lot of opportunities. For example, I was over role as MC and moderator in international event because my English skills, and I could make a lot of friends, especially foreign friends. It really helps me to understand them and to have a lot of offering, especially at international event. It's really helped me. And also in academic one, when I find like a international journal, it helps me to understanding the journal meaning like that.
Mhm. Okay, so what's your advice for those speaker? They start his journey currently, or they are thinking we want to become a moderator, we are become a host of the events, and so what's your tips for those students?
Okay, I'm not an expert, but maybe my advice will help other people to improve their skill, especially in public speaking one. First of
Exactly.
all, first of all, don't doubt yourself. Like I said before, don't doubt yourself. Just believe in yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Always think that you can do this. After you have that positive mindset, you can start to practice. If you are shy to practice in a lot of people, you can start. You can speak with your small circle, your closest friends, and then after that, if you're not shy anymore and you're more conf, you can practice by yourself in front of the mirror. And then the third one, you can practice with your closest friends, and then they can give you feedback, right? They can give you feedback. Maybe you should do this for your public speaking get more better like that. After you learn, then you are ready to be master of ceremony or moderator and also host in that event.
Exactly, I totally agree with you. You know, I follow this method from long time, especially the front of mirror. I start my journey when I start uh, recording of videos or conducting interviews. So I start my journey the mirror, the front of mirror. So that was a really terrible experience, and that was not easy. But gradually we learn a lot of
Yeah,
things. Okay, so what's your
yeah.
goals as a moderator? What do you expect after 10 years, after 15 years, where you look yourself?
And I want to get a scholarship to study abroad. Why I have to study abroad? Because I really want to improve my English skills. So I think when I study abroad, I could improve my English skills like better than here because I will practice English. It's like every day, and then I really want to study about counseling more deeply. Yeah, maybe that's my goal. How about you, Abu?
Well,
Where's your goal?
I have several goals in my life. I don't want to disclose here because it will totally change the interview process. So that's why in next interview, if you want to record from me, definitely I will give you all my answer there. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. And there is some other questions come to my mind, but lack of time, so definitely we will conduct another interview another day. In the last moment, Potri, we have a few minutes. So, what do you think, especially about all this interview?
Okay, experience in here. It's really makes me happy to talk with you, Abu. It's really easier because as actually it's not my mother tongue. English is not my mother tongue, so it's kind of hard, right? But you make it easier for me, and then it's really insightful. Your question it's really cool, and I hope that this video can make other people get their more insight like that. It's really such a good experience for me.
Exactly. And thank you so much. You shared your experiences and your struggle in your life. You face that. Definitely, there's a lot of viewers they are watching these kind of interviews. And thank you so much once again for your time. Bye bye from my side.
Thank you so much.